guys? Welcome to 180 Drums. We've got Josh Manuel in the house. And for today's lesson, he's teaching us a part of Sad Ghost that you said you just get asked all the time. So this is an original song. You made up this part, and every drummer that you've met seems to be like, dude, what are you doing there, man? What's going on?
Yeah, it's cool. It's so the beginning of the fill is kind of like a throwback to the 3/4
Yes.
thing we've been talking about. And that's like old school metalcore.
Yeah.
A bunch of people have done that. So I kind of wanted to like reference that when I was thinking of this film.
Sick.
Because like the way we wrote this song actually started with that original groove, and then the song kind of got built around that.
Cool.
And the riff, and we wrote chorus, yada yada. But we knew like basically this section we wanted some kind of crazy fill.
Totally. Yep.
So I basically just sat and worked it out with we recorded Chris Crummett, and he's like awesome. He's a great drummer, like just the best. He's awesome. So me and him kind of sat there and like, all right, picked it apart for a minute, and probably took me like 40 minutes to like really, okay, that's it. That's what I want to do.
Cool.
Yada,
Okay.
yada. But yeah, so we kind of really like constructed it from the ground up, I guess.
That's really cool that you worked with another drummer on it.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both records, the new one and the last one, like he's awesome because I can just kind of come in and have like 3 ideas ish for each section and kind of throw stuff at the wall, and he'll be like, no, okay, that's too much, that's not enough. Like he's a really good filter for me.
Yeah, that's
fantastic. I totally trust his, because I never want to overplay anything, especially with our band. We have like busy parts, we have a lot of stuff going on, but at the same time, it's like, honestly, just as a drummer, I never want to overplay. And so he's a really good filter with that.
Amazing.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So we were not overplaying while overplaying this section.
Oh, this for sure is like, a section of like, hey, drums,
Absolutely. Cool. So why don't you start by just showing us the 3/4 idea first? Make sure that we're on the same page with that.
Yeah, super, and it's really simple. It's like, most listeners have probably heard it, either metal or somewhere else. But literally, it's just...
So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and then the bass just going 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah,
awesome, man.
Definitely stuff everybody's heard before. So
totally. And then the next section there.
Yeah. So it starts with that's how it goes into it.
Play that one again. Yeah.
So that's the first half, and then so the whole thing would be.
So we're about to have fun breaking down this fill.
Yeah, I gotta figure. Dude, anytime like someone asks me to do the second half, I'm like, well, can I just play the whole thing?
Yeah.
I literally like at this point I've just like have muscle memory on it.
Of course. So play it first nice and slow, and I'm gonna try and help break it down to the best of my ability. So
sweet.
You got it.
So.
Cool. Again, nice and slow. Awesome. We got all kinds of stuff happening. We got a hairdo in the middle between the rack and the floor. So, can you start from the fill?
Yeah, from like the crossover part?
Yes.
What is it? No, I can't. I totally can't. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So start from the ga and do ga. We're about to get this, guys. I can sense it.
There you
so
go.
start on the China, the ga and do ga.
One more time.
Ga and ga and do ga and.
Yeah, it's just basically just linear crossover stuff.
Cool. So can you?
And then herta, and then tika tika ga, and then right on the one with the left hand. And that's why. In another lesson we talked about doing the 16ths and going back and forth between your hi-hat and your left pedal, and this is like exact practical.
Why
application.
we practiced that? Why we were lifting weights in another.
Exactly. Yeah, because like this is a fill that during the entire fill you're switching 3 times.
Yes.
You're doing the whole like metal thing, and then you close hat linear thing, and then I used my left kick to finish the phrase, just because it's stronger than
Right.
than two rights. Because it needs to be, you know.
Totally, man. Okay, cool. Let's walk through this fill again.
Cool.
And we're going to try and slow this fill down a little bit more because it's so close.
Cool.
Now that we kind of know how it starts, the gat and gat.
Yeah.
So let's try it again from the very top and just break it into a few chunks for us.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, take it away,
So,
man.
I mean, basically, I like to think of it, there's two sections to this fill, and I'll play the first.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's probably easier. Cool.
Yeah, easily.
So, and that's literally the first part. And then the second part is...
Now, the second part is where I'm interested in breaking it down a little bit more.
Okay.
Which is why I knew what you were afraid of.
Yeah.
So start from the China for the second part,
Cool.
and then just try and bring the speed back a little bit, and we'll get through it.
So...
Yeah, you got it, dude.
Cool.
Again?
So...
It's cool because if you follow the bass drum pattern, you can kind of see how you're moving around the pattern for sure.
Exactly.
Can you play that even slower?
Yeah, sure.
Da, boom, da, do. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Woo, that's slow. All right. Dude, I don't even know if I can play that slow, honestly.
Try it again fast and then see if you
Okay.
can slow it down. Yeah.
So
Okay,
much of this is muscle memory after 2 years. Like I should.
My biggest fear is always that, like, later tonight when I'm hanging out with Josh and I watch him play the gig, my biggest fear is always that this fill's going to come up and he's going to have a brain fart because he played it all day. And he's like, I don't even remember the fill anymore. Thanks a lot, Jake.
Dude, okay, so we're on tour for the first time in like 5 months. We've been off because of the new record and stuff.
Yeah.
And so the first like week of this new tour we were doing, like that totally happened.
No way.
Because it's just like, you know, like I said,
Your singer's docking your pay, like James Brown style?
Yeah. No, but it was like, it was muscle memory basically for a long
Yeah.
time. And then we got there for rehearsals and I was like, man, how do you do this again?
No
You know,
kidding.
yeah. But yeah, now I had to go in like it was like the third day of the tour or something. And I just sat there and drilled it for a minute and all like our crew was like, really, dude? But yeah, sometimes, man, you just gotta
it just happens, dude. I love that
yeah.
you're being honest about it because this is real life. This kind of stuff happens,
Oh, yeah.
especially when it does just become muscle memory, right?
Yep, exactly.
So now you can reference 180 forever after this and have it and be like, oh, that's how I did it.
yeah, dude,
That's how I did
exactly.
it.
There you
That's
go.
right. We're just gonna become like a cataloging place for everyone's ideas when they can't remember it. They can just reference.
Dude, I need
What
it.
was that thing that I? Cool, man.
Cool.
Do you want to play that second half one more time?
Sure.
And see if you can get through it really slow again?
Sure.
We were super close.
Okay,
All right.
so.
Woo! Yeah, you got it.
There you go. There's like a tempo limit.
Yeah,
Can't go
yeah.
lower.
Oh, that's awesome, man. You guys get that written out. We will make sure that that's super, super clear on paper. Because I mean, at the end of the day, you want to be able to look at each note and really understand it. If you're just eyeballing something all the time, the problem I find with just eyeballing playing
Yeah.
is that unless you hear that rhythm, you're like it's not one note follows another. It's subdivisions, right?
True.
So you're switching between herdas and
Yeah.
1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Yeah.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But do you want me to play it one more time in full?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, dude. Play us out, man.
Cool.